So in the previous video, we were trying to make it so that our room would actually have a new random number seed. And so I Googled it, and this is what we need. We need sran time null, and it'll give a new time for the random number generator to seed. Now if we run our project, we get different rooms that are generated at different positions. So in this video, I think we're going to make it so that the enemy can't walk through the walls, just like we prevented the player from doing that. So if we go over to, let's check out player, we had it so that can move right, can move left. Yeah, can move right, can move left. We'll just copy that and we will paste it into enemy. Say can move right is true. And it can move up. Let's see what we had here. So if can move up equals true, then we allow to move. Can move down. All right, so our direction is being generated by a random. So in the player intersecting with the wall, we had a collision detection. So that was player collides with wall. So we need the same sort of thing, but with the enemy now. Yes, you're a good dog. Good dog. Okay. So we go. We only had one player, but we can have many enemies. So it's two-dimensional iterator. So we go enemy collides with wall. And we have the wall. And this is going to be a counter 2, because we already used counter 1 for the enemy array. Counter 2 plus plus. And then we do our intersection. So we go if enemy array counter dot rect dot get global bounds dot intersects, and then we do wall array counter 2 dot rect dot get global bounds. So that means that it has collided, and so we say we could just copy this here and repaste it and change it. So if the enemy array counter dot direction equals 1, aka up, then we'll just copy this. then we don't allow it to move up, and we make it move backwards one so that we allow the side-to-side movement to compensate for it being intersected. So okay. Let's take a look at the enemy.cpp. And I'm not sure where we were resetting all the stuff. Update movement. So we were resetting it all here. So let's see if this actually worked. So if we spawn some enemies, one of them will try and walk through. We normally wouldn't spawn one on top of the actual wall, so we ignore that guy. But these guys, they don't look like they could make it. Yeah, so that guy just stopped there. Yeah, this guy stopped here. So we'll do a new test. I think it's working, but what we'll do is in our custom room, we're going to actually generate a enemy or a certain amount of enemies. Yes, Munger, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Right here. So we'll generate random, and since the room size is going to be this random number that we generate from right here, then let's create our starting x and y at 0, and we'll actually create a variable. Actually, no, it's called room size. So we'll do room size times 50. And just to be safe, we'll do a minus 50 as well. So this should push back an enemy inside the room. Or maybe I should have not had minus 50. Let's also get rid of that wall we push back. just sort of standing there. Yeah, let's get rid of the minus 50. It looks like we need room size. Let's try plus 50. Although we might need to make room size a different one. Okay. So this dude's spawning on top of stuff. That's kind of weird. There, that time he spawned properly. So they're sort of spawning all over the place. We could spawn them at three and 3 because our minimum room size is 3. So they should always be inside the room. Yeah, so that guy's in the room. And then maybe we could try this. Plus room size times 50 minus 50. So let's test that. We will create a bunch of them to see if they all are in the room and not on the walls. No. Oh. We need a minus 3 here. But if we have a minus 3 here, then I think that's the same as just not having this. So I'm going to comment this out. So we'll push back a bunch of these. So these guys shouldn't be able to leave this room. And they can't, so it's working. Awesome. We could also be generating a new no, that would be we could do -3 in each direction. Let's take this and paste that. So our little enemy is always in the room now, so that's good. So what we could do is we could take our wall and we could make a destructible object that has a chance of dropping loot. So right here we have the wall, and we can go to wall.h, and we will simply say destructible bool destructible equals false, and we can say okay, bool destructible equals false, and then go to main, and we need to have a projectile that collides with the wall. So we first need a projectile. So here's one right here. Now we need a wall. Right there. We'll call it counter 2. So we already use counter 1. And we'll say if projectile array counter dot rect dot get global bounds dot intersects with wall array counter 2 dot rect dot get global bounds, then it did in fact collide. And if the wall array counter 2 dot destructible equals true, then we know it's a destructible wall. We should give the wall some hit points. Let's say 5. And we should also make it so that the wall can be destroyed. So we'll say bool destroy equals false. And so we go wall array counter 2.hp minus equals player 1 dot attack damage. So we just did damage to the wall, and if the wall array counter dot hp is less than or equal to 0, then we want to destroy the wall. So we go counter 2 dot destroy equals true. And now we need to set up a destruction for the wall, very simply. So let's take this, go down to where the other delete things are. We'll call this delete wall. We'll just use counter, regular counter. So if the wall array dot destroy equals true, then wall array dot erase, and then we use the iter 15, and then break. So I believe this should actually allow us to destroy walls now. Should be decreasing the HP when we attack it. But we need to actually create a wall to destroy, because those ones aren't set for it. We also need to make it so that when when our fireball intersects with any type of wall, that it destroys them. And we can easily do that very quickly as well. But let's create some walls that are actually set to being destroyed. And the easiest way to do that would just be to make it so that all of these can be destroyed. So we'll just say wall 1 dot destructible equals true. There, so we're actually destroying walls now. We should give the walls some more hit points. Let's try 50. And let's also make it so that we need to add sound to this game soon. So that's enemy collides, player collides with wall. Projectile collides with wall. So what we want to do is we want to destroy the projectile. So we go projectile array counter dot destroy equals true. So now it should destroy the projectile once it hits. There. So if we had sprites for the wall and we could show sort of more damaged walls, or maybe this could be like a pile of dirt or gravel or a box or something, and you destroy it, and then a chance that an item drops. So we could do the chance of an item drop. I believe we do that on our delete. Yeah. So we'll just copy this and delete wall. Yeah. So we'll just have a 1 in 4 chance of it dropping a coin. So I think it might be spawning the coins right there for some reason. Oh, because we didn't change this. So we have to change this to wall array dot get position. Whoops. Oh, I just woke up. A little bit slow. It's actually 5 in the afternoon. I woke up. Okay. Oh, that works. Sweet. Cool. So what we could do is we can actually have a like crate instead. So let's go right here. We'll actually set it equal to false. Those walls can't be destroyed. And we will create our own little box to destroy. We could steal this. Just at the end of it, we'll disable it so it won't affect our other objects, our other walls being spawned. So let's see. Destructible equals true. We can go wall1.rect.set fill color. Go SF color. How about yellow? It's like a yellow crate sort of thing. And then we'll change it back to white after. So now we should actually have created a box that can be destroyed while the walls can't. And of course we need to fix that the enemy spawns on it. So these can't be destroyed. We need to actually make it so that those hit the wall and they are destroyed even though it's not dealing damage to it. So that's not too bad. It's the projectile in the wall. So that can go right here. So that should work now. So we shouldn't be able to destroy these walls. No, we can't. And these boxes should be able to be destroyed. Yep. So that's it for this video. And if you tolerated me just waking up and being semi-incoherent, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos that are even better. Thanks for watching.